in your own words, what are you celebrating today?
Being done with that crap called cancer.
It's a Zaniac party because Zane has certainly beat the odds, and he's a warrior, and he beat cancer. That's what we're celebrating.
We have a band coming.
Yeah, we have a band coming, and then we have some other games out back by there over by the bonfire.
As a father, being completely gutted, and then, taking on the responsibility to get him through that and everything with our friends and family stood behind us and they got us through it with the, obviously it's a personal journey, but it definitely helps with a lot of people behind us. So we wanted to throw the party not only as a celebration for him finishing, but almost to thank the people that helped us.
Zane was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on June 3rd, 2014. The survival rate of his type of cancer is extraordinarily high if you don't have other circumstances with it. The treatment is a lot longer, but the survival rate is greater as well.
From the onset of him being sick and then figuring out that there were more cases just like his, 52 kids in Johnson County alone with all ties to Franklin, we started to have some narrative with Trevor.
So last year, Trevors Law came into place, and they came in June. And we are trying to work with them to get another investigation started by the state, but we are also working towards trying to find what, if any, is the issue or the contamination.
So now that we've got the definition of what a cancer cluster is that hadn't changed since 1968, now my wife and Kari Rhinehart are pushing and helping with now to be able to link some of these environmental cases or environmental causes to childhood cancer.
We know that there's a well field in Franklin where we have a cluster of kids that's already an EPA Superfund site. So the Webb well field was identified as contaminated by the EPA in 2012. Indiana American quit using it in 2012 for municipal water. However, there's an entire neighborhood that lives on top of that, that in Paris Estates, the entire neighborhood is on private wells. So they continue to use that water to this day. And even if you're on city water, if you live on top of or near that well field, it's still getting into your soil. It's still vaporizing. Your kids are breathing it. They're crawling around in your yard playing in it. My daughter Emma was 13 years old. In September 5th, 2014, she was diagnosed with a glioblastoma multiforme, which is extraordinarily rare in children. And 3 months and 13 days later, she died. It was inoperable, and it was over the language processing center, so there was no way to get to it without catastrophic results. And this doesn't run in my family. She's never been exposed to radiation, which is a known cause of brain tumors, but brain and blood cancers, like what Zane had, are environmentally caused cancers. It's been proven over and over again.
What do you think would be good with the investigation? What would be something good to come out of that, of what we're doing?
To find out why all of us are getting this for no reason.